Hello and welcome everyone to our short video on Agrimaster software update best practices. The purpose of this video is to give you some insights on how to install Agrimaster updates and how to use Agrimaster File Manager for best outcomes for your data and convenience of all the stakeholders of your farm, which would include professional partners and all the co-workers within the farm. Every time an Agrimaster update is released, you will receive communications from us in advance summarizing the software update. If you have completely closed your Agrimaster and File Manager, your update will automatically install, or you will receive a pop-up at the bottom right of your File Manager screen to click on Install next time when you get into your Agrimaster File Manager. We will now go through 5 best practices in Agrimaster File Manager in a short demo. So the very first best practice that we've got is how to correctly close Agrimaster and File Manager both. So we'll start by opening it from the beginning. So when you have to open Agrimaster, you basically click on your Agrimaster desktop icon, which is this one here. Click on that, and that takes you to Agrimaster File Manager. So for this demo, I'm just going to open something that's got no data. So I'll just open one of these files. As you can see, there is no share on the right side. And to open this file, I'll just click on the blue open icon. Once your Agrimaster software is open and you are on the screen where you normally do your data entry, you will see at the back end that your file is in use, which means it's got a red icon. That means that no other stakeholder or a coworker can access this file at this time. Regardless of what you do, if you shut your laptop screen or no matter what you do, it will stay locked because it's locked on our server because the file is open somewhere. So at this stage, once you have done your data entry here, once you've entered whatever you have to enter, you can just simply click on quit, or you can click on the cross on the top. Either one of these will achieve the same result. So ideally, whenever you are done with your work in Agrimaster, you should always quit or shut so that it's available and the revisions being uploaded onto the cloud so you don't have any loss of data, and also other stakeholders don't have any inconvenience using your file. So I will click on quit. As soon as I do that, I will notice that there is a change on my Agrimaster File Manager. So there's an upload, processing, download, backup, and all of that is complete. And I've got a new revision in my history right on top of all the other revisions with my name on it. Basically, what this means is I was the person who opened it. I was the person who closed it. At this stage, it's important to mention that you shouldn't be sharing your user numbers with other people, because then if they're using it, it causes all sorts of issues and confusion. Next best practice we have on the list is to add detailed notes on the revision. Ideally, this is to make sure that whatever work you have done is right on top and other people can see it. Also, it's a really good practice if you want to go back down in your revisions. If you've done something, you would know when you've done what and which revision includes what. This is good for any reconciliation issues, any revision restore issues, and all of those. So if you've got multiple users specifically, you can just click on this little icon on the top and just add a note. So for example, if I did a budget to actuals update and I closed my February, I can just put a simple note here: closed February in cash book and budget to actuals for February. And then you can save it. If I've made an error, you can go back to it and you can edit this note as well. So really good practice, good for bookkeeping, good for historical data, good for ATO audits, anything like that. It's a very good practice. This feature is available to you. Make the most of it. Okay. And the third feature is verifying updates. So again, for what we spoke about in the beginning about software update, if you're not sure your update's gone through, if you don't know whether the latest Agrimaster is on the latest revision, there is a provision on top of your Agrimaster File Manager. You can click on that and you can click on this first option, check for updates. What this will do, it'll quickly check for any outstanding updates. It will check if it's on the latest update and give you a pop-up. There you go. So I'm on the latest revision. If I wasn't on the latest revision, it'll ask me to install the latest revision automatically. All I have to do is click on that and it'll automatically do its thing and you will be on the latest revision. Alternatively, if you are shutting everything as per best practice, it'll automatically happen for you. You now have how to contact support. So if any of these things are stuck, or if you're stuck anywhere, or if you don't know what's happening on your file, if you've got file in use, we've got all the help available for you, which is on right on this help icon on the top. If you click on this help, it takes you to all the help options, which is one is all the help articles. We've got extensive library of help articles, which you can search here. We also have an additional tool on the right side, which is a bot, chatbot, which will help you find any help article. This is an internal chatbot, so it's extremely secure. Basically, it just makes it's a more efficient way of searching help articles and also opening a support ticket. So you can either open a support ticket or book a call from the top in a traditional way, or you can simply click on this icon and that'll pop up with a help option. It'll ask you if you want some help from the articles. You can simply search for the topic here and it'll give you all the relevant help articles, or you can simply just very quickly create a support ticket or book a call, or also get our call center details. Okay. And the fifth option we have is how to share your file with a coworker. So coworker is a new application that we released last year, given there was a lot of requests for it from a lot of our customers. As farms are getting bigger, there's a lot of capital purchase happening, and there's multiple stakeholders in the business, and they wanted to get a secure way, which is the data is shared in a way that it needs to be shared. The product was required, and we created this coworker. We have over a couple of hundred coworkers now. So if you want to speak to us about it, give us a call. But if you already have one, you can just simply click on this add icon here. You can add that user number. So once you apply for a coworker, we give you the person gets a separate login details. They can give you their user number. You can put that user number here. And depending on what sort of rights you want to give them, just read only. If they're a new person, someone just joining the business, and you want to show them the ropes, you can do a read only where they can practice on their file and you can train them on it. Or if you want to give them read and write where they're active stakeholders in the books, you can give them read and write access. Pretty much same as doing it for a consultant or an accountant, but the difference is that if you give them read and write, they will only be able to share your file and your file only. So this is designed in a way if you've got a manager who is working amongst multiple farms, they can only access your farm data. They cannot access any other data, or they cannot access the data that's not designed for them to access. So this product is very carefully designed like that. So yeah, if you don't know much about it, and if you're interested, you can contact us. Otherwise, if you've already got one, you can just and if you want to revoke the share, you can simply click on update, click on this drop down, and go down. That revokes the share. So basically, these are the 5 best practices for us to make sure that we're doing the right thing on our Agrimaster File Manager, making sure that data is relevant, that data is up to date, it's accessible in a right way to the right stakeholder, and there is no inconvenience for anyone. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, more questions, please reach out. We are always here to help. Give us a call or open a ticket. Thank you and have a good day.